Welcome back, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. We're here with another bike fixing video for you. Now this bike has had a very bad bottom bracket for a long time. I've managed to get the crank off. I might do it that way so you can see it. So I've taken the crank off, so if you wanted to get the crank off, if it was on the bike, it would be on there like that. You put this bottom bracket to like this, like it's in here, make sure it's screwed in, and then this thing screws in. Make sure you got like a wrench around here, or some have wrenches on Allen keys, this sort of thing. I think I've broken this somehow, this crank extractor, but this one's got an Allen key fitting, so I would have shown you it, but it was a bit of a nightmare to get it off. I had to have the bike on the floor and ride the bugger off. So we're gonna stick you over here. And over here. Maybe he'll be there. And you can see that. So I have the necessary stuff to fix it. It's not working very well. Get on. In fact, I might just stick you on the table because it might blow off. Right. So, I bought some stuff to help me get this bottom bracket off. Hopefully this thing will work. Get it on. Pull it. Obviously it's not going to do that. I'm going to do a different way because the thing's a bit damaged, so I'm going to come back in a minute. So obviously it's a bit stiff on. You can use a chisel, but I'm going to use a screwdriver and a hammer and do it this way because this bit's a bit damaged, and that should just come off like that. That's the lock ring. So let's have a go at this bad boy with the plumber wrench. It's not lifting on with all this thing. I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try this bad boy instead. It's got a bit more flat edges. I wanted something with teeth on it. Not gripping on, is it? tool that might. Right, that's annoying. I'm going to try and put a bit of heat on it and then try and... I'm just going to try this again. Ooh, ow. See, I just can't. I'm grabbing it, but it's not moving. It's truly stuck on, and I've oiled and lubed it, so it's time for the bad boy. I can't actually turn and light the bloody thing. The wind just blew it out. Now this heat will help expand it. This is the last resort, guys. Oh. Last resort if you can't get any of this off. Use the power of heat. I'm gonna try and do this side, see if this side works. It don't fit. Never mind. I don't know if this will work either. So, to undo that is, oh, this is clockwork. God, this bad boy's a bit stiff, isn't it? I'm gonna like try and get it off, but as you can see I'm having problems just trying to get it off. It's not even gripping. Oh, not. Get hold of it and it just pops off. I'll try my dad's Stanley adjustable wrench. See what I mean? It's just... try this way. This thing in. Just have to try. Well, you can see my problem now. You can see why I'm having such difficulties with it. It's just that rammed up. It's just not going. I'm going to stop you there, try and put it on the floor, maybe a bit of leverage on the floor, and I'll get back to you. Right, see you in a bit. Welcome back, guys. It's off, but I couldn't get this off. It's really stuck on, so I'll try and clean it and put maybe some loose bearings in there, or try and thread a cage in there. But here's the problem. Hang on. Can you see it? It's very bright today, so I don't know. Right. You can't really see it, it's quite a bright day for once. Right, I'm going to stick it on this dark jacket. Right, so look at this. Now this is its friend, the cage for the bearings. What's the difference? This is okay, that is shot. There are the bearings that came out. I don't know if you can see them. There are some of the bearings that came out. So I'm going to give it a clean. But the good news is the bottom bracket itself is actually okay. just needs a bit of a clean and a re-grease. I do have a new cage. If I think that might be a bit on the, I don't know. I do have some parts that I ordered online. That's actually the same type as this. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the lock ring on. So, but I'm going to clean it out, put the new bearings in, and put that new cup on, rather than putting the old one back on. Which is, what did I do with it? I don't know what I did with it, folks. I don't know, I was that excited, I got it off. Look at this. Sorry about that, guys, batteries ran out. But as I was saying, look at that. I could clean it out and soak it and stuff, but I've got a new stuff. I'm just going to leave the old lock ring on and clean it out and try and thread the cage through. Hopefully. I'll just put some loose bearings in. So, there's going to be a cut because I need to go to door 84 rather sharpishly. So I'm going to pack this stuff away and do the rest of it in the kitchen later on. So that's why we'll be inside. So, see you soon. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back. Phil wasn't singing there, so I came back home and I just wanted to go see him and see how he was. So, progress report. Couldn't get the fixed cup off at all. I tried heating it, tried spraying it, and I just couldn't get it off. So I've managed to clean it up and grease all inside. I don't have a light. Hang on, I'll get bike light. Hang on. Found it. So I've managed to grease it, clean it and put it in. I managed to put the new cage in. If you can see, I managed to push it in. So I'm going to set you up somewhere where you can see it. It actually really hurt my finger as well, so my finger really hurts. Don't want to stand up for you guys, it's annoying. Right, so I'll shimmy it around a little bit. A bit closer as well. Right, okay, there you are. So, I've cleaned the bottom bracket. I put a little bit of grease where the bearings will go. So, as Bikeman for you says, don't be stingy on the grease. So, the one side that goes through for the dry side, and then I'm going to I've got a new one, so sorry, sugar. Right, where did that other? No, that's not it. What did I do with it? It's here, look, it's here. It's here. So, I'm going to put a new bearing cup in, rather than use that nasty old one. I was going to put a new fixed cup on the other side, but I can't get it off, so. Plenty of grease, as RJ and Bikeman for you says. Don't be stingy on the grease. It'll thank you. And hopefully it'll be a lot more easier to ride. Now it's got the grease, and just get it in to all the bearings. Right, so it goes in that way. And wipe my hands. So I'm going to put this new bearing cage on. Now it came off anti-clockwise, so you screw it on clockwise. Oh, sorry. Did it earlier as well. I need a better tripod, don't I? Well, this is all part of learning, guys. Right. No, I didn't want to do that. It's a bit stiff, boy. Clockwise to get it in, guys. Otherwise anti-clockwise, and that's to get it out. It's nearly in. Come on, don't be like that. I'm just gonna, I'll pop it down and then I'll get back to you. I'll get back on, don't worry. For the shortcut, guys, I've got it on, so I'm just about to put the lock ring on. The lock ring. That's right. Where's that? Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Well, this is new, so I'm hoping she'll a bit better than the old one that it had. See, that's how it should go on properly. In that old one, I had to use a screwdriver and a hammer. Here we are. There. That feels a lot better. Much better. So, I suppose the only thing left to do is pop the cranks back on. Got all the stuff in here. And I've got the bolt. Oh, there it is. There's the crank bolt. I'll put the drive side back on first, maybe. Spanner. My finger still feeling hurts. I have conked it. Oh, there it is. I'm just gonna tap it back on, see if that works. If not, I might have to get that bottom back on. Oh, that's worked. Hair in the fish. Okay, pop this dust cap back on. Now, newer bikes will have a thing on the thing, but all the bikes like these don't. So don't be stupid and put them on like that. Do them how you know, clockwise. Why is that all loose again? Oh man, it shouldn't be like that. Maybe if I push the crank the new pin in it. I'm hoping so. Maybe if I put the bolt in. It's all the way in and it's got new, it's been cleaned out, it's got new this, got new that, so, and I've tightened it as tight as I can possibly get it. It won't tighten anymore. Unless I can use the crank arm as some sort of linkage. Are you actually nearly screwed in? It's nearly there. It's not as bad as it used to be anyway. That is irritating. You've seen me put new bearings and tighten it up. I'm gonna use the crank arm, I think, to try and tighten it up. should have helped. That should have stopped all that. That is the first time, ladies and gentlemen, I've actually took off the bottom bracket myself. I've never done that before. I have never took off the crank or anything, or so I'm going to use something with a bit more thinness and try and use this to try and contain it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what to do. It shouldn't have done that. It really shouldn't have done that. It shouldn't be rattling. I don't know. I'll have a quick ride on it and see what it's like out on the street. So I'm going to cut you there and I'll try it out in the street and see what happens, and I'll let you know. Welcome back. I've come to the conclusion that the new one that I put on is too long and it won't go all the way in. That's why we're getting the wobble, so I think at some point I have to take that back off and put the old one back on, because that one's a lot shorter. I don't know if you can see it. This one's a lot shorter than the one I put in, but I thought that one would be alright, but obviously this one's shorter, and if I put it back on and grease it all up again and put it back in, it probably stopped that wobble of the bottom bracket from wobbling so much. As the bike man for you says, curse a little and try again. I've cursed a lot today. I've whacked myself, I've bashed myself, I've nearly fallen over because path's been wobbly. So I'm going to tidy up and call it a day, and I'm going to try again next weekend, but I'll show you a little update afterwards. Alright, bye for now.